welcome you very cordially to Davos and looking very much forward to the discussion.
It's not conflict or climate. It is disinformation and misinformation.
No one politician anywhere in the world can undo what is happening now.
Overall, Russia is pushing hard. More support, more advanced support, heavier weapons, and more modern weapons.
We have to innovate, and a great example of that is now the factories that make mRNA vaccines.
The need for fighting the warming of our planet, so climate change.
To open an account, you need to have an ID.
Right.
And I have to say that when I started this job, there were actually very little countries in Africa or Latin America that had one ubiquitous type of ID, and certainly that it was digital, and certainly that it was biometric. And we've really worked with all our partners to actually help that be, to grow this. And the interesting part of it is that, yes, it is very necessary for financial services, but not only.
So
it's also good for school enrollment, it's also good for health, who actually got a vaccination or not. It's very good to actually to get your subsidies, from the government. So this has not only effect to the financial services, it's a very important issue.
I'm here to tell you that the Western world is in danger. And it is endangered because those who are supposed to have to defend the values of the West are co-opted by a vision of the world that inexorably leads to socialism and thereby to poverty. Unfortunately, in recent decades, motivated by some well-meaning individuals willing to help others, and others motivated by the wish to belong to a privileged caste, the main leaders of the Western world have abandoned the model of freedom for different versions of what we call collectivism. We're here to tell you that collectivist experiments are never the solution to the problems that afflict the citizens of the world. Rather, they are the root cause.
The way to a new order, so we are between orders. Do you agree with that?
The post-Cold War era has come to a close. We're at the start of something new. We have the capacity to shape what that looks like.
Tectonic plates of power are shifting. And as a result, we face the most dangerous world in decades. In order to strengthen our collective defense and at the same time support Ukraine in its existential fight, we need a whole-of-society approach. We need a war-fighting transformation of NATO. It will be the main focus of today's session, led by the Supreme Allied Commander Transformation. Ukraine will have our support for every day that is to come, because the outcome of this war will determine the fate of the world.